Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is painting himself as a victim after it was revealed this week that he got COVID-19 and is not vaccinated, despite his previous public claim that he was immunized, which he knew had been widely interpreted as getting the vaccine. I realize I am in the crosshairs of the woke mob right now, so before the final nail gets put in my cancel culture casket, I'd like to set the record straight on some of the blatant lies that are out there about me now, Rodgers said. But Rodgers did not cite any specific lies that have been told about him. Instead, he launched into what he himself described as a diatribe about a witch hunt going across the league. Rodgers claims to have done his own research, and that he has an allergy to an ingredient in the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines, and he said that his decision to seek alternative treatments was what was best for my body. That is a highly dubious claim, but even if it were true, what Rodgers seems not to realize is that the decision to get vaccinated is not just about his own body, but about the health and well-being of everyone around him. Okay, no, sorry. If you genuinely have an allergy to a vaccine ingredient, you cannot get vaccinated. You literally cannot get vaccinated if you genuinely have an allergy. So this sentence, even if it were true, blah, 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 it's not about your own body, is bullshit. If it were true, you do not get vaccinated. That is a legitimate medical reason not to get vaccinated. I'm sorry, but this article is that like sentence is just medically bad. That being said, I don't really believe he understands what allergy actually means. I'm talking about the strict medical definition of allergy, which means an autoimmune reaction. Injecting something that triggers an exaggerated autoimmune reaction within your body is really fucking dangerous. You can die from that. That's why I'm insisting. He could have just consulted his doctor about it. Well, yeah. And that is not something you do your own research on either. You don't do your own research on what you're allergic to or not. Unless you already know your allergies, which you ideally should, but like you probably don't know what you're allergic to in vaccines. Those aren't things you get tested for, as far as I know. I don't know, like I know I'm allergic to a specific antibiotic, and it would probably kill me to get injected that antibiotic. That's the nature of an actual allergy. Like my body would get inflamed. It would hurt my organs. It could possibly my throat would get inflamed. I could choke. Like with trouble breathing. A lot of terrible things could happen when you have a genuine allergy. It's really fucking dangerous. So, article, you are like okay until this last sentence. That's like really bad. This is a highly dubious claim, yes, but if it's true, if he is actually medically allergic and not colloquially allergic, because people also use the word allergy colloquially. They say like I'm allergic to this or that, when in reality they just get a bad like indigestion when they eat that. That's not an allergy. Indigestion is not what happens to when you're allergic, when medically speaking. I have an allergy to gabapentin and it nearly killed me. Damn, well, you're lucky to be alive. Like allergies are no fucking joke. So like this article is actually really terrible as far as that is concerned. I have to say it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to give medical advice, but this is something I 100% know. What a clown. He really needs to think before he speaks. Narcissistic and thin-skinned. So over Rodgers. Him and OBJ would make great teammates. Woke mob and cancel culture ruined my childhood too, Aaron. What? How does the woke mob ruin your childhood? Aaron Rodgers says on the Pat McAfee show that he's in the crosshairs of the woke mob right now. I'm somebody who's a critical thinker. For me, it involved a lot of study in the off-season. Confirms that he does his own research. In April, the J&J vaccine got pulled due to clotting issues, so the J&J vaccine was not an option at that point. He's worried about the possibility of vaccines causing sterility, discussing his concerns about inhaling CO2 during workouts while wearing a mask. What? Says his first symptoms were Tuesday night and then tested positive Wednesday, so he was asymptomatic. Didn't feel great yesterday, but I'm feeling really good today, Friday. What about my body, my choice? Without making the best decision for my circumstance. This idea that it's the pandemic of the unvaccinated is just a total lie. It's another one of those fucking my experiences trumps everything people, right? Aaron Rodgers on his recovery. I consulted a good friend of mine, Joe Rogan, and I've been doing a lot of the stuff he recommended in his podcast. It's gonna work, and you know why it's gonna work? Because he has the money to buy the monoclonal antibody meme. That's it. That's what's gonna happen. Monoclonal antibodies, and boom, he's gonna be better.